Can anyone hear me? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know. I don't know if anybody can see me. I don't see my chats up. All right, why aren't my there's my chats. All right, let me go this way. How's everybody doing out there today? Let me go this way so I can read some chats. I'll go slow here. Kevin Connor, hi, what's up? I'm in a great mood. Can everybody hear me? Let's see. We see you. Can you hear me? What's up? Anybody gonna say yes? I don't know how the delay is. Happy birthday, happy Bixie. Hey Larry, wish me a happy birthday, please, mate. Ha, you got it, Bixie. Binksy. Yes, yo, yes, you can hear me. Yep. All right. Wow, I love it. What do all these things mean? I'm just looking at stuff. I'm in a great mood today. It's I don't know why is this? It's supposed to be like that? No. How's that? Everything better? All right, couple things, everybody. How you guys all doing? Just thought I'd do this monthly show. I always do. Larry, I'm looking at everybody. Are you back? Are you black? What was that? I screamed. Larry, help me, Rob. A jewelry store. You guys are fucking funny as shit. Show mode is on. Send a message every 45 seconds. Can you become next Angry Grandpa? That'd be cool. Great fucking show. Was that the show with Robert De Niro? Was that? Not Angry Grandpa. Was that Angry Grandpa? When he went on a trip and shit. Anyway, let me get back. Okay. All righty. All right, everybody. Here we go. Let's fucking rock. I got some updates to post. Going crazy. I'm actually going to take a little bit of a off day tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. here in the east coast of Florida. I'm going to be going on a boat with my nephew. So that should be pretty fun. We're going fishing. He needs a boat captain, actually, which is Larry was a retired Coast Guard. So that should be fun. So I'll be out on the ocean. Hope I come back. I'm pretty good about that. But trust me, guys, if you own a boat out there, be careful. I used to deal with people every day and saved a lot of people out there, man. The boat is no joke, guys. It really isn't. Boating is no fucking joke. I'm just rearranging my shit. So I'm doing this. Good. I could look over here, which is over here is my questions, and I go fast, so it's hard for me to look. Did you finish Money Heist? Yes, I did. Love the fucking shit. I heard there's a season 4 coming out. Larry, new Red Dead. Yep, I'm gonna be doing that. Red Dead Redemption. I was just talking about you. And who's interviewed? Solo's interview. Oh, okay, yeah. That's pretty cool. Quick question: how good is Delaware right now? Delaware, I guess they're all good. I don't know. Florida's great. I think Florida's the best right now. Man, I'm glad you guys are on. I'm gonna be on for a little bit. I gotta go later. Here it is Friday. So, hey, do you guys like my new logo? You guys like that logo? I don't know if you guys like that logo. I give it. Darian did a good job on that, I think. It's a crooked diamond, so it kind of makes funny sense. Have you ever watched Breaking Bad? I love Breaking Bad, man. A couple of things coming up I want to talk to you guys about. I got a lot of great videos coming out. We just did a whole thing, and tomorrow's video is what the fuck? Oh, you all know who Mr. Beast is. Everybody does. So I did he went to jail for 50 hours, and I reviewed that. And it's going to be kind of funny because I love what he said the first thing. We're going to do this exactly like they would if you were in prison. No, you didn't, Mr. Beast. So you're going to see that video tomorrow. It should be fun. I got a kick out of it. I'll tell you what I do get, and there's no question I have this. There's a part of me that has PTSD from that shit. I fucking kind of get sometimes chills or some shit when I think about that kind of crap. But hey, any of you guys, I know you guys think I'm crazy and I'll probably get killed, but some of you guys I says, man, do you guys want me to fight Logan Paul? Wham! Oh man. I'm fucking itching. Love you, Larry. Love you, little Pacino. Love you guys too. Do you prefer cars from the 60s, 80s, or come on, nowadays? I have an old car. I have a 2005 Mercedes, and I love that. It's the convertible, the SL 500. And it's a lot to maintain, but I love it. I love convertibles, especially the hardtop. Cars, though, I mean, come on, you can't compare. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I like an old vet. But I'm a push button guy. I'm a lazy motherfucker. Hit a button, man. Open the fucking damn roof. I love that part of it. Love from Portugal. Oh yeah, there's all places I want to go. Oh man, I'm looking at some of this shit. And I love it. Hey Larry, can you say hi to me? Hi, hey Paul Holman. You got it now. I can't. Some of it I don't really love you and weed. Yeah, I like that weed too, buddy. I smoke medical marijuana. It's for my back. You guys don't know I have a real fucked up back. I should put a picture up on my back. Love from Ireland. I want to go to Ireland and Hungary. My cousin lives in Hungary, Budapest. I love my cousin. Fuck. Do you speak Russian? No, I don't. I don't speak any other language but English. I can understand a little Spanish because I've been in prison for so long. Had Spanish studies, So it's like, yo estoy aprendiendo español todo el día, 11 años prisión, which means I was in prison for 11 years, so I'm learning Spanish. Tap that like. Yeah, tap that like, man. Yeah, good for you, man. Thanks. Tap that like. I'm starting to learn more and more about YouTube. Obviously, I know a lot about it, but one thing I will always do with you guys, I want to stay connected to you. That's why I do these live shows. I don't see a lot of YouTubers, especially with over 1 million subscribers, doing this, coming on live, staying on live for this. I love it, guys. I really do. I love the love. You guys send me a few bucks. I love that because we keep putting in a kitty and it's good. And I want to keep doing that. I want to keep putting out content. We talked about taking a break. We talked about doing a few things. But, people want me to keep doing it, whether I go do the GTAs, whether I'm going to do Red Redemption. Oh, I just got off the phone with Kevin, my buddy. I love Kevin, man. He's a really good guy. So, which is Expert Thief. So if you guys want to see me, we're going to collab. Matter of fact, next month, I'm going to head down where he is. We're going to go to dinner, and I know Kevin well. So we're going to go out and hang and maybe do some videos and party and stuff. I'm also going to Sublime with Rome. If you are in Orlando next to the 23rd, well, it's the 24th, Sublime with Rome, if you guys know the band, is going to be in Orlando. And on Sunday, they're going to be in Jupiter. And I'm going to be at both of those concerts on stage. So send your love. You might be getting bracelets and shit we're going to throw from places. And my son will be there, probably walking around, giving some bracelets and T-shirts and stuff like that. So if you're at those concerts, it's Sublime with Rome. I love their fucking music. It's a party music where you get fucked up. And we'll be back behind the scenes. And I know him. He's a good friend of my son's. He's a good guy, too. Nice kid. He's a kid to me. They're all fucking kids. I'm getting old, man. So I'm the fat penguin, as they call it. My great could call me the penguin, and it made me laugh. He goes, you know why? He goes, because of your back, you kind of waddle. And you rob jewelry stores, and you smoke cigars. That's the penguin. I fucking cracked up laughing. So he's right. So he's right. So do you like smoking? Yeah, I do. Now, I like the pens, though, or the edibles more. But yeah, I mean, I'm new here. Hello from the Midwest, Marissa. Hello, I'm glad you're new. I hope you subscribed. Hope you enjoy this channel. It's great. If you haven't watched the Gangster Redemption series in the playlist, go do that. You'll learn a lot. I just was looking at a video. We got some videos, whether it's how to boil water or fucking make pasta or whatever, and people love those. I'm coming up with a few more that we're going to have fun with. Did you guys like me in shackles? That was pretty well. Oh, I don't know if I told the live audience this yet. All you guys, I want to hear a like on this one. Thank you for being a member, whoever that's just Yo Boy Mike, thanks for being a member. Hey, listen. Did you guys know I picked on the number the Derek Chauvin sentence? And this can't be like, oh, I'm just saying that. Thursday our video come out. And it came out, and I predicted 22.5 years, and he got exactly that. Oh, man. How do you say? MJ Seahawk. Thanks for the 20, man. Thank you. There was a case here in Colorado again. Killed a young woman 30 years ago. Michael, would he still be looked down on for killing a woman or be a star for getting away? 30 years ago, a lot changes. I tell a lot of people time changes everything. Again, the only things that don't fucking go, the ratting, and you all know I won't have Sammy Gravano on my channel. I don't give a fuck I'm begging him. He wants to come on, and I won't do that. And I don't want to hear about I just don't get into that. And also, fucking with a kid. I think that's the worst. You guys all know my past. I think that's bullshit. I don't like it, and I think it's wrong. Listen, I'm a fucking sick motherfucker. I'm a partier. I like to go out, and I'll go to orgies. I'll do all the fucking shit you want. If you're a consenting adult, have fun. Consenting adults, have fun. Don't fuck with kids. Don't fuck with kids. Now, if you're 15 out there and your girl's 15, hey, man, listen, that's nothing. That's normal. I'm talking about consenting adults. I don't like that. It really it irks me. So I don't like that at all. Mikey, hey, Larry, can you try Prison Simulator demo? I thought we did Prison Simulator. I think we did do a Prison Simulator. Did we not? If we did, we're gonna. Larry, I love looking at these. This thing is pretty cool, the thing, and then it pops up if someone sends money, which I do appreciate, and it pops up. And then that's why it pops up. Remember that comes. Some of the ones go so fast. It's Connor or Dustin. I don't know what that means. What is that one? Having sex with kids is messed up. Yes, I don't know. I don't know why someone blocked that. I'll show it. I disagree. You're right. Having sex with kids is fucking sick. Highlight. When will you be signing Gangsta Redemption? If you buy the book, and I shouldn't say this, but if you buy the book and you email me at that same time, you can't just say, because I don't sign every book going out. But if I get an email and you just say, hey, Larry, I bought the book a minute ago, because sometimes we process books sometimes in hours, literally hours. Never does a book last more than a day or two here, usually, unless something's going on. So we do a lot with the book and stuff like that. So, yes, absolutely. Look, in fact, I have them right here, and I sign them. And I would sign it to you, and this is where I always sign it. Anybody who's got one here. And I sign usually a personal message to somebody. And we are the only official people. Now, my book was sold in other places. Back when it first came out, it was sold in Barnes & Noble and all that shit. And then I said, fuck all those people. So I don't do that. All right. Analog Scientist, thanks for the 5 lira. Hey, Larry, you should make a video of how convicts work out in prison, including their diet. We better see some pull-up. Pull-ups, I don't know anymore. Those are the tough ones. I can still do dips. I can still do push-ups. I could pop down and do 50 push-ups probably straight. And I'm a big guy. I'm 250 pounds. I used to be super fucking strong. I used to do 1,000 push-ups and 1,000 crunches in about 50 minutes. I also recommend some other workouts if you want to get in shape. I should do a video on that. You're right. My son keeps telling me that. I need to get in shape too. That's my problem. I'm getting older, man. I'm busy. I get older. But I sure do have fun doing this YouTube. You guys, I want to thank YouTube. I really do. I want to thank you guys, the people on YouTube. And I really want to thank all my followers and subscribers and the guys. If you haven't, please subscribe. You guys keep me going. As much as I want to do things and everything else. But, Peter, my whole crew, Peter, Darian, my son, Teresa, they kind of keep me focused because you know me. You know how I talk. I'm all over the fucking place. You guys are going to like this too. Tomorrow night, I'll be on Twitch. So if you guys know Twitch, I went on Twitch the other night. I'm going to be watching the UFC card, and that's going to be fun. I like murder, whatever that is. Why? Click X and then hit the like. I don't know what all that is. Anyway, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to be on Twitch watching the fights. I love UFC fights. So I'll be watching the fights and commenting and just talking to you guys. So if you're on Twitch tomorrow night, hop on Twitch. I mean, I'm gonna try to start doing that. Hey, John. Oh, I love the cat. You know I love cats, John. Thanks for the $10, buddy. I do appreciate it. Man, what's that cat? It's funny as shit. Is that a fireman's outfit? John, I don't know. You're a fireman? My girl's kid's a lieutenant in the fire department. I've been in there. He's been in the fire department about 15 years or more. He just was in the paper, man. He was on his way home from a shift, and he saw a fire, and he went in and saved somebody or did something. Pretty cool shit, actually. Peter, if you're watching or listening, that's Aldo. Junior knows him. We'll see him next month. Darian, you remember them? That's Alex's brother, which if you guys know my channel, when you saw the Manscaped commercials, you know my alter me? That's actually my girlfriend's kid. His name's Alex. I got a body like that. Yeah, right. Yikes, Jimmy. Thanks for the $5. How much would you charge me for an intro speak on my album? Love your stuff and you're super inspirational. Would you want you on my tape? You have to ask Peter. Please email Peter at realitycheckprogram.com. That's Peter at realitycheckprogram.com. He deals with all that kind of stuff, guys. I don't. J Rowe, thanks for the file. Oh man, look at these guys are putting up this shit. I love this. You're number one. I like this. I guess they're emojis. This is, I miss YouTube, and I'm sorry because I was supposed to be on June for my monthly chat here, and I wasn't, and that was my fault. And I'll blame the little Peter on that too. No, only fucking Peter. I love Peter, man. I love him to death. We got such a happy team, and I gotta say, I enjoy the people I work with, all of them. Teresa, my son, of course. I enjoy Darian. He's, man, boy, have we seen that kid grow. Not only in quality of work, better. As a person, as a thing, and he's smart business guys, and there's a success. Same with my son. These guys are young and smart. Peter's credentials go without saying, everybody. He's fucking a genius. And I love working with them. And they know me well, too. They know I'm half a fucking nut. CJ Crumb, thanks for the 5. Have you ever tried to escape prison, or did you know something? That's a great question. I knew if people tried. Actually, I won't say help them, but I walked the other way when they would go checking out a fence, something like that. They were going to try to get over in this special area. I never had to try because I had what they call an out date, so I did not have to, try. I used to imagine how I would do it, and I used to wonder why some of these people didn't try it the way I think I could have got out. So yes, I mean, if you want to talk about that, yes, I totally understand it. J-Ro, thanks for the 5 again. If you are in prison for DV, are you a target? What's DV? You gotta help me out. Shoot a quick one. A DV, what's DV? Anybody tell me what are for DV? Is that what is a DV? Is it like a deviant or some shit? I don't know. I don't get that one. Oh, domestic violence. Somebody just told me it's domestic violence. Nobody gives a shit. I mean, things happen with people. Nobody knows the full story, and they don't. I was lucky. I had 2 wives, and I never touched a woman in my life. And I was a pretty big guy. But I told these women, you ever put your fucking hands on me, I'll treat you like a man. And they knew I wasn't fucking around. So I think that's important. So no, domestic violence is just a normal case. Obviously kids, that's the thing. Kids don't like that. And old people, like you beat up a grandma or some shit. 2 Mops, thanks for the 5. Would you ever do a meetup with fans at Mansfield Reformatory in Ohio? Sounds like it was just as bad, if not worse, than Atlanta. I heard of that place. Yes. I do want to get on the road. I want to do a lot of that stuff. I'd love to do that as well. I think that's the place they use. I think it was for Shawshank Redemption. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Ben, thanks for the lira. $5. Yo, Larry, hello from England. Wish us good luck on Sunday in the football. Yeah, the Cup. I watched that shit. Believe it or not, I actually bet on it. Yeah, I love it. I've been watching Europe, and I've been watching the whole thing. Wow, how about that Italian match right to the end? Was that fucking crazy? It's overtime. They were supposed to, I guess, blow them out. They didn't. I think this is going to be a cool match. Love it. I watch all sports. It's my getaway. I love golf. You guys, I think you know that. I love golf. As a matter of fact, I want to put together a golf tournament. If I put it out here, I'm wondering how many people will come. Landon Miller, thanks for the buck. I really appreciate you guys. Mike, there's a new demo of Prison Sim. Okay, have to look at that. Why is this one not blocked? Huh? How do they treat you when you can't keep up with your not complete shit? Well, who the fuck blocked that? Maybe he blocked it because it's not coming out. Vicus? No, people know when you start shit in prison. When I started working out in prison, man, I couldn't fucking do anything. I ended up getting to be, I think you guys seen this picture. If you have not seen this picture, I'm going to show it to you. And it's a pretty cool picture. And I know Peter's getting worried right now because I'm in my phone. And Peter will say, uh-oh. No, I wouldn't do anything crazy, Peter. But I'm going to show you. This is what I look like when I got out. Can anybody see that? That's what I look like when I got out. And that's 14 years ago. I thought I was in pretty good shape. Thanks, Mikkel, for becoming a member. John Oliver. So that's what I did look like. And I don't know if I can ever get back in that shape. I was also 47. How did people get away with smoking in prison? Tobacco otherwise wouldn't it? Yeah, what they would do is they'd either go up to the vent up there and blow the smoke in, or in the toilets, the suction toilets. They would be flushing the toilets and it sucks down and they'd blow the smoke in there. So that's how they got away with it. And they did get away. And then once it's in the vent, they don't know where the fuck it's coming from. And you want the truth, they don't give a shit either. That's not something they give a shit about, in prison. You're right. Blood on the rail. Why isn't it showing? Who the fuck is not showing that? Yeah, cops in prison, at least in the pen, don't give a fuck. You're right. 100% they don't give a fuck. Sadly, there's a lot of that period. Cops today, and in prison, they're called cops, just to let everybody know that. That's why it's so natural to me. I go, we say, hey, the cops are coming, the cops are coming. People always say, they call them hacks, or they call them, whatever the fuck bullshit names you see here in movies. We call them cops. Hey, the cops are coming, man. Fuck, get down, the cops are coming. Fuck, put your shit down. If you're watching a door for a drug guy, or you're watching a door for a guy fucking somebody, you're watching a door to, cover for people, hey, cops coming, or knock on the wall, cops coming. So they're called cops. Cops coming, man, or whatever it is. Hey, man, go see the cop. Fuck you, man. Fuck that cop. So it's just a way, the term I use and we used in the prisons I was in. So I hate COVID. You need to come on the road. I agree. And why was that not? What the fuck? I don't know why that wasn't. Why somebody does that, not me. I think that goes automatic. Anyway, yeah, no, I hate COVID too. It's real though. Don't get it twisted. I believe it's real. I'm just double vaxxed. I mean, I think everybody should get vaccinated. Chris Rock said a great fucking line on the news. Chris Rock, you all know fucking Chris Rock. He said on the news, he goes, listen to me. He goes, everybody says, I don't know what's in it. Do you know what the fuck is in McDonald's, or do you know what's in fucking Fruit Loops and you eat that shit? He's right. Or another thing he said made me fucking crack up. He goes, man, I saw all those white billionaires doing, I'm going to do it. He had me fucking rolling. Chris Rock is fucking hilarious. I love him. William Shea. Oh, I know, Shea. Yeah, you've been around a while. Thanks for the 5. What will happen to Michael Avenatti? Yeah, Michael Avenatti. Michael Avenatti is the attorney for Stormy Daniels against Trump. He's going away for 30 months, and he's gonna for trying to extort Nike. He's going to a camp. He's a first-time offender. He's only got a few months. He's got 30 months. It's less than 2 years. It's 24 months, 2 years. But by the time it's all done or whatever it is, he's gonna. It's bullshit. He's gonna go to a camp, and it's gonna be nothing. He's a New Yorker. He'll know how to handle himself. But what will happen? And you ask Massey. Good friend of mine, even in there, they'll test you. Somebody's going to try you. And, whether you kick his ass or not, you're going to be fucking tried. And lost their virginity in jail. If so, yes. Larry, is anybody absolutely deadlocked? And I don't know what you're meaning that way. Are you meaning as a person, or your meaning is getting fucked? Both ways, yes. I know kids who got to prison at 18 and were never laid, and literally 18 years old, never was fucked. And we used to fuck with them on the yards. We don't even know how to eat pussy or whatever. And I've seen kids obviously get laid, get fucked, and whatever. You call it what you want. It is what it is. It's prison. It's not a fucking fun place, and don't think it's good for anybody. I don't care what you think of yours, whatever. Landon, thanks for a couple of bucks. I realize I'm trans, and I thank you for help with it. I realize I'm trans, and thank you, I guess, for help. Good for you, man. Be you, man. Who gives a fuck about anybody out in this world? I tell everybody don't judge people because who the fuck? I just don't judge people. So whatever you do, good for you. As long as you're happy with you, and the people who don't like you, tell them to go fuck themselves because you shouldn't live for them. Remember that. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Thanks for the $5. Appreciate it. Emily Flotilla, thanks for 5. Kudos to you, Larry, on living the good life. I'm trying to, man. I lived a rough life. I lived the good life. I lived the crazy life. When I fucking die. Hey, listen, you can like this. Eclipse, thanks for the $5. Hey, Larry, do you know if prisons today use goon squads the same way you described when you were in prison? You told me, yes, they do. Exactly the way they do. As a matter of fact, I just heard from a dude who was in prison. He was telling me about being in prison, and we call them the goon squads came in, and yeah, they do. It's a matter of people. That's what it is. Is that Joe Okie? Hey, Joe, I hope so. Everything's going well. I know your whole story, obviously, Joe. I was wondering if you ever helped someone who was new to prison. Absolutely, Joe. I did that a lot. That's one of the things I wanted to do when I opened my reality check program. I seen too many kids come to prison, and yeah, absolutely, helped a lot of them. Not only legally, how to maneuver the system. People need to know, how to act, what to do. You think you're badass, you're not. Nobody is. And that's it. Joe, I hope your situation is going great. You're a great guy. Joe is one of our oldest fans. I think he's been around since, I don't know, 10,000, 20,000. Joe has been around forever, man. I posted some shit on Facebook with him and my merch and stuff. Joe's a good guy, too, man. We're going to welcome to the East Coast someday. So I don't know when that is. Steven Rock, shut the fuck up, man. Oh, no one loves Scotland. Whoever said that, good, block that. They jerk off. Everybody loves that. I don't know where hate comes from. Whether it's trans or homosexuals or blacks or whites, Hispanics. What gives another person a right to fucking hate somebody? Or you cannot like things, you cannot approve things in your own way, but who the fuck gives you the right not to hate somebody? I don't get that, man. I found out hate is one of the worst emotions in the world. I don't harbor hate for even the guys that pissed on my face. I mean that. Because I think hate's killing me. Hate, I did in the beginning. Hate kills me, man. And I think that's terrible. So, yeah, I'm not going to hate, man. I'm not going to hate people. It's just, I think it's a wasted emotion for anybody out there. Don't hate anybody. Who are you to fucking approve another lifestyle? And if whatever you are out there, be you. If the people who don't like you and you're doing it for them, go fuck them. You live your life, man. I learned that because I'm old. I'm an old guy. But live your life, man. I've been around a long time. Live your life, man. Don't let anybody tell you how to live. Are they paying your rent, paying your bills, doing your shit, doing everything? And even then, you gotta live your life. Joe Siri, thanks for the money. Thanks for the buck, buddy. Appreciate it. Joseph. Show, what is this one? Who was the baddest dude in prison nobody fucked with? Yeah, I showed it. I don't know why it was. What is this one? How the fuck? I don't know why. I guess because the language they don't show it. What says your transition is what gives hate. You're playing both sides. Your transition is what gives hate. You're playing both sides of the fence. A convict and reformed man. Here's a hint. Pick one. I don't get that, fucking Chris. And it's not even worth it. What do you mean? I don't get playing both sides of it. Anybody who knows me, it's not hate. I might dislike a lot of things. I don't hate. I dislike the prison system. I think it's fucked up. I don't like the justice system. I don't like the racism. I don't like shit. But hate, you're wrong. Hate is, it's not my fucking, I'm not going to let me hate anybody. You know, I get some hate mail, believe it or not. And fucking rolls, because if you're hating fucking people, you don't know them. Why? I mean, people shouldn't do that, but that's their own fuck. They gotta, you know what it is? They hate themselves. They really do. They hate them fucking selves, and that's sad in a lot of ways. And you know what? It is what it is, but it is sad. Oh, who is this? Matt R. Thanks for the buck, $7. Hey, do you know of any crazy prison stories or situations from outside the U.S.? Well, you know, I know Raphael Rowe, who does Inside the World's Toughest Prisons. You know, we talk on the phone occasionally. You know, there's crazy prison stories everywhere. Obviously, there's some crazy prison stories. If you guys haven't seen, I think it's Midnight Express. It's an old movie about a guy who gets caught with hash. I think he goes to a fucking, you know, foreign prison in Turkey or some shit. Watch that movie. It's a great fucking movie. But yeah. So you'll like that. Joey, thanks for the couple of bucks. Thanks for the $3. Kid, Brew, thanks for the money. Ignore that douche. I agree. I'll even show that fucking thing. Joan, thanks for the couple of bucks. Appreciate that, guys. Okay, Cole, thanks for the 5. What's the best thing that happened to you in prison? There's got to be something positive. Yes. I guess getting law, understanding the law, learning the law. You know, you grow up everywhere, and I'm okay with everything as a person. You know, I was never a bitter man in prison. I was a criminal. I wasn't innocent. So I would have to say that, Cole. As far as learning, I think understanding. I'm a reader, and I always was, and I think understanding the law and helping people. And listen, to this day, I have friends from prison, and they're great people. I met Ron, my big Ron, my buddy Paulie. You know, those are people that are, you know, we've been to the mat together, man. We fucking fight in the system or whatever. And you know what? They're good people. They'll help you. And isn't that great? I mean, people don't get that. Sammy, thanks for the 5. Much respect from England, Larry. You are one of the most inspirational people I've ever. Hold on. You're one of the most inspirational people I've ever discovered. I would love to meet you. I hope so. I hope I come out to England. Thank you for that. I try to be positive. I always think of a glass half full. You know, it's so funny. I'm getting to that point, and I told Peter says, you better not die. A lot of people be hurt. I'll have a funeral open to the public that here would have a party that you wouldn't believe. I mean that. People think, oh, you're crazy, Larry. Nah, bullshit, man. I believe that. What's your favorite sex position? A lot of them. Does Harry Potter know you stole his glasses? These are Harry Potter glasses, man. Thanks for a couple bucks, man. Campbell. These are Harry Potter glasses? I have a bunch of different ones, guys. David, thanks for the $8. David Goldberg, wanted to see your opinion. Growing up, me and my friend used to mix ramen cool and mix a bit of sugar to make bootleg candy. I never heard of that. Ramen noodle soups are fucking amazing, isn't it? That fucking shit don't fuck play. So, all right, Miguel, thanks, Seek. Thanks for 100. Hey, Larry, Michael from Sweden. Love your vids. Hope you do well. Sorry, my spelling. What's your perspective on prison in America? As a Swedish person, you don't know. I don't know about American system. What's my fucking thing? I work with Sweden in prison architect, so I like Sweden. I want to come out there. The American prison system sucks. It's one of the worst in the free world. And I'm talking non-third world countries. And I'm talking about Spain, and I'm talking about France, and I'm talking about Germany. I'm talking about Canada. I'm talking about England. I'm talking about Ireland. All of those places, American jail sucks. It's one of the worst because they don't give a fuck about you. And America sickens me when they talk about other countries and human rights. And we have our own place where we keep people and lock them up. We have people in prison for fucking 30 years for pot. For fucking pot. Well, you got me on a good one. Okay. That's bullshit, and we all know it. Okay, let's keep going here. Want to go quick. Ben, thanks for the $5. Do you do the convicted people that got time for marijuana crimes not get a pardon? You know, some of them don't, but they just can't open the floodgates. They all should get pardons. It's disgusting. It is disgusting to think that there are people in prison. Ben, oh, I know Ben. Ben, I've seen him. Thanks, Ben. And yeah, and it's sad. And the Americans got to fix their system. You know, the war on drugs is the biggest fucking crime this country ever committed against itself because it was all bullshit. What do you give a fuck what someone does in their own house? War on drugs. Now you're telling people what to do. Don't tell me you're free when you're doing that. Don't get me on that. Lost Souls, thanks for a couple of bucks. Greetings from Boston. Thanks for everything. Thank you, man. Boston, I love it. I used to have a Gumana in Boston. Fucking, I remember her. It was over in Medford, Mass. Oh, wow. Colin Cook, thanks for the 5. Hey, Larry, newly subbed. I'm disabled, so I wonder what to do if these people who need physical help. Example, eating food. Well, depending on how deep your disability is in prison, you'll go to a different facility. You go to a medical facility. But I've seen them not give a fuck about people. I was in a prison. I wrote an article, and it's called Abu Ghraib, and they fucked with me for that. They let a guy had no legs on. He was disabled. Obviously, he was a war veteran, about 50 years old, black guy, had no legs. They didn't feed him. They let him defecate on himself. It was one of the most disgusting things I've ever saw. And to this day, I think, well, fuck it. My thing is, I know the prison sucks, but how as a guard you go by that and go home and say I had a good day at work? Fuck. Am I fucking? I know, and I was a heartless motherfucker. I don't mean heartless. I was a pretty bad dude, man. It just fucking drives me nuts. Anyway, Colin, hope I answered that. William, again, thanks for the 5. Come to New York City. I will take you to Spumoni Gardens. Fuck. Spumoni Gardens. Fucking Stillwell Avenue there under the L. Fucking 86th Street Stillwell is fucking Spumoni Gardens. You kidding me? I love that fucking place, William. Absolutely, man. I'm going to become. I do go to New York. You know, my son is in Brooklyn, right there, not far. But I used to go to another. I used to go to Crispy's on 13th Avenue. I liked, I think it was Lenny's on, or Neil's. Neil's on. It was like just off of 18th Avenue and 20th. So I think it was 20th Avenue and like 85th Street. Fucking guy had the best fucking pizza. I mean, obviously, there's good pizzerias in Brooklyn, best in the world. And yes, I am. And people go, what do you mean? It really is. I don't know what the fuck it is. I owned a pizzeria in North Lauderdale, Florida, and burned it down. You all know about that story from my book. Anyway, and, you know, I had good pizza. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. You know, people say it's the war or it's this. I don't know. Fucking know. But fucking good pizza is good pizza. In fact, this is not a joke. It's Friday night. After this video in about 20 minutes, I'm going for fucking pizza. And there's a place where I live called Bizarro's. And Bizarro's is beachside, and I know the owner very well, Frank. He's a good friend of mine, and I go down there. And parts of why I don't like to go there is because he won't let me pay when he's there. And I want to pay the guy for his food, but it's fucking the best pizza around here. So I'm going to go, and they got the big slices, you know. I'm a fucking big guy, 250 pounds. I fucking need my pizza. Man, Spumoni, you got me going, William. Spumoni Gardens. Colin Cook, thanks for a couple of bucks. You answered it well. I'll never forget it. You answered it well. I'll never forget it. Oh, I love it. I'll never forget it. Bryce Overstreet, you sound like you're going to prison or say, you guys shouldn't get it. You guys, you know, people who let other people bother them for whatever fucking shit, it kind of confuses me because you're letting another man or person control your emotions. That alone makes me, you know, I used to tell people when I was a kid, I used to like to fight a lot. And so what would happen was now, if you piss me off to the point where I lose control and hit you, you win. I might knock you the fuck out, but you win because you affected my emotions. You controlled how I act. I lose. The big man is the guy who can walk away. Now, don't touch me. Don't hit me. Don't hit my, kid. Don't do something. My point is, if it's just some bullshit and you affect me to hit, you win, and I won't let that happen. Justin, I know you've been around. Thanks for the money, Justin. Thanks for the 5. What's up, Larry? I'd love to hear your take on the Aiden Fucci case, if you don't mind. How often are under 18 tried as adults? Don't know the Aiden Fucci story. I'll look it up, but it depends, They call that being direct filed to the adult courts is what it's called. It's called direct filed. So people do get direct filed all the time. And it depends on the crime, obviously. If it's a guy that's, 17 and he commits a murder, he's usually going to get direct filed. But depending on the age and all that, it depends on the states too. Sadly, it happens, in my opinion, too much. I have my issues with what we do to young people. Even 18, 19-year-olds, we send them to Afghanistan, they killing people. They can't come back here and have a drink. The fuck? I think if you got a military ID, you should be able to drink, sit at a bar, do whatever the fuck you want. You could kill somebody for this country, but you can't drink. You're not responsible enough. Fucking tell me how that's fucking right. Somebody tell me how that's right. Oh, Dustin the Wind, thanks for the $10. Love the content, Larry. Good stuff. Get you that pizza on me. Yes, thank you. I am. Matter of fact, thank you. Thanks for the 10. I'm going to do that. It's about what it'll cost me. $10 a person because it's, the back slice is a huge fucking slice. And thanks for that pizza, Dustin. And thanks for joining or being a member. And I try to keep it real. I think that's the one thing people say, and I won't stop. No matter how big this day gets, I hope we hit millions and millions. I really do. And you're going to see, I haven't changed. People who know me, they go, Larry, I've been here since 30,000, whatever. And you're the same. You come on, you say, I do. Because listen, you guys, I told you earlier, you guys keep me young. You keep me alive. You guys that I look at, and Peter and my crew and everybody, we have a lot of fun. The minute we're not having fun, there's something wrong. And it goes for all of us. And you need breaks, you need sit. And Peter teaches me. Peter's great with my time. He understands it more than anybody. And it's not about it's just because your brain has to get away. It's not. I could get away here today and leave. My brain is always thinking, and that's the difference. People don't get that part of it. One prison in the UK got taken over by the inmates, and they staged a protest. All the pedophiles were hanged over the railings. They lit the whole prayer. I could see that. What people don't know about prisons is any prison can be taken over by the guards, by the inmates at any time. Guards will tell you that. But they try to keep it controlled. Or if you ever notice a prison has that, like they always lock in people in different areas. And the reason they do that is so if there's something down, they can segregate the prison. People don't know that. Speedy Y, thanks for the couple of bucks. Do you take any pride in being the number one Jew? That's a good question. I kind of, I'm a little struggled on that. Yes, I was good at what I did, and I think there's pride in that. But what I did was wrong, and I try to tell people that all the time. I'm not proud of that. But it is what it is. I can't fucking, go around being fucking my whole fucking life. And I try to help people. I try to let you guys know, and you're worth it, I don't care how many millions you make. You can lose your family, you lose your kids, your time. You guys remember, I went to prison at 34 years old. I got out of prison at 46 years old. 34 to 46, the best years of a man's life. I can't get that back. No matter what I do now and how good I am, no matter what I lost my kids. I lost my son from fucking age 6, 7, just turned 7 to fucking 18. I lost my daughter from 15 months old to 13. Can't get that back. Nothing I do can get that back. So there is those things. And the harm you did to people. I don't mean physics. I didn't beat people up. I didn't fucking pistol whip people. I wasn't a good guy, and you put fear in people. You do stuff like that, and you have to come to grips with that. But you also can't live your life and worry about so much that, oh my God, I can't live. But I hope I answered that. L Love Games, thanks for the 10. I watched a Dr. Phil video, and he told the teen that Time moves really, really slow in prison, and that the boredom is overwhelming. Was that the case for you? First of all, who the fuck is Doctor? How does Doctor Phil know how the time goes in prison? You know, it kind of irks me when I watch these guys on CNN, Van Jones, these people, and talk about prison. I didn't know they did a lot of time or fucking understand how time goes. What did Dr. Phil do? Read a fucking book? How does he know? How the fuck does he? He talks to people? I get it, but ask me about fucking time in prison. Like anything else with age, you know, you young guys out there, 10 years to you guys is fucking a long way away. Anybody my age out there, you tell them what 10 years is, you go, oh, fuck, man. Bam. Now, while you're doing it, it doesn't feel that. But when you look back, oh, man, all that time in the hole, you know, it's how we do it, and it's come of age. I disagree with Dr. Phil. He can't tell you what it's like. It has to do with age. When you're young, it's harder because time is different. But when you're older, man, time flies. I don't care who you are. Hope that helped in that answer there. But who the fuck's Dr. Phil to tell me how time goes? I kind of like, get the fuck out of here, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil is a sham. You know, I think you might be right. I mean, I don't know the fucking guy, but who the fuck's he? I hear some shit, and some of the advice he gives is good, I think, and some of it is bullshit, and some is so unrealistic. You know, let me tell you something about it. I know this is going to fucking sound crazy. I think it's so hard to tell anybody in this world, don't do something forever. You tell a dude, you can't have a drink for the rest of your life and you're 20. Think of that. Really? Now, I tell people when I deal with people with drug addicts or addictions and whatever, you control it. Don't let it control you. I'm like that. No matter what I do, I control it. I don't care if it's fucking whatever it is. You control it. Don't let it control you. Remember that, and you'll be a lot better off. Because you go and say, oh, abstinence for the rest of your life. That's unrealistic. It's like me telling you out there, don't jerk off for the rest of your life. You going to do that? That's fucking unrealistic. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's why I don't believe in priests that can't have sex. You're telling a priest he can't have sex ever in his life. You know, it goes great until something happens or bullshit. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I'm just a fucking different animal. All right. Dr. Phil sucks. He never spent a day in it. Of course he didn't. I'll show that one. Fuck. I guess you can't do that. Why are guards assholes now? Why do they treat him? You know, I will never call anybody or all people assholes. There are good guards, Massey and Oil and the guys I know. And then there are assholes. I think it's a power trip like anything else. Just like all cops aren't assholes. Some are. I think everything in every profession has it, but it's sadly in the cops profession or the guards profession, you're dealing with people's lives. You can be an asshole if you work at the IBM plant. Who gives a fuck? But when you treat people wrong as a cop and you can take their liberty, I don't believe in that. G-Dog, thanks for the 5, man. Hey, Larry, great content, but even though the U.S. prison system sucks, don't you think countries like Norway are too soft? No. You know, it's proven not. You know, G-Dog, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. You say too soft. Why is their crime rate lower? And why do they have a lower recidivism rate? Recidivism is the key. That means that's a person going back to prison after he's in. If it was so good, you know, if you could come to me and say, listen, because we treat these assholes like fucking animals, they never come back. We have a higher recidivism rate than those countries. So it's proven that treating people with respect and treating people and educating them and finding out why they're in prison, whether it's a drug addict or whatever, and help that problem, you're going to save people. And, you know, what people who are hard don't get, I say, listen, we're also preventing new victims. So if you hate fucking inmates, you still want to help them because you don't want new victims. Come on, guys, think. Two people don't do that. Casey boy, thanks for the 10. I love Europe. Just want to say, stay safe, Larry. Keep up the great content. Props to the team as well. Thank you, and thanks to my team. Will appreciate that. You know, they do work. I'm telling you guys, don't understand. I have a lot of fun with my team. we could text, and we do. We text each other all times and days. And, we really got to, and I'll tell you the truth, guys, what you don't know is how I see and Peter sees, and I think even they know it, the development of my son and really Darian as growing up and really good at business now, understanding. They really become very, very smart, and they're very, very successful young guys, and they're going to be very successful for the rest of their lives because they're really, they're smart to begin with, and they're doing things they like. It's number one, too. So I think that all means a lot, and I enjoy my team. I really do. If I didn't, listen, I could retire as a retired military guy and live, but I love what I do. So, I'm enjoying it. And that's the difference. And thanks for that kudos, Casey Boy, for the team. I know they'll appreciate it, and they should. Some of them are probably here. I don't know. They fucking left me. They leave me. And they helped me so much. Darian sets up the Twitch. I'll be on Twitch tomorrow night, guys. Remember that. I don't know if you're on Twitch. I'm going to be on there at 10 o'clock watching the fight right here, talking to people, enjoying it. I'm going to start going. Kevin, I was on just texting with Kevin, and he was on Twitch. And I think it's somewhere we got to go because people keep asking me to do it. I think we got 800 followers on Twitch, and I've never been on there. I only been on it the other night, maybe one other time. So I am going to do that. Oh, we're here. I guess that's my son or somebody. We're here. I don't know which one that is because they all have my name on them. Joker fan, thanks for 5. Have you ever heard of After Prison Show? Joe is a great storyteller talking about his prison days. I did hear of it. Did we contact them? Peter, did we contact them? Maybe we should. Or did we and we never heard back? I don't know. I think it'd be good. I like prison stuff. I like to look at it first. I will myself. But I did hear the show. Guys know I love Joe Rogan's show. I don't see him as much because he's not here. He's now specifically. But I'm also starting a rambling podcast where I'm just going to so it's going to be my voice. I'm going to be talking about fucking all crazy shit. Proverbs 17:11. Thanks for the 20. Wow. Greetings from the South Bronx. I'm active law enforcement in New York City, state, and not allowed to associate with convicted felons. Hold on. I want to see this. Convicted felons. If the system truly reforms, why wouldn't they want you surrounded? Absolutely. You're right. First of all, be safe. We need good law enforcement. I hope you learn from this channel, buddy. I really do. The South Bronx, I'm from the Bronx originally. I went to Lehman High School. So you probably saw some of my videos there. If you haven't, check them out. The Bronx, man, East Tremont Avenue and all that shit. Westchester Square. And I used to go to Yankee Stadium on 61st Street as a kid. And if you're active, just be safe. Do the right thing. Treat people the way you want to be treated. You'll be a good cop and a cop we need. I never, ever said defund the police because we need police. But we need good police. And when they say defund it, I think they got the wording wrong. They need to reallocate funds. When I see police departments, small ones especially, with fucking a tank and an armored vehicle, get the fuck out of here. That's not policing. You don't need that. You need that. That's bullshit. You need Andy Griffin is what you fucking need. You need people who want to be in the community. And that's my opinion. And but I do respect you. And you said New York State. I don't know if you're a statey or where you work in law enforcement, but be safe too out there. We need you, and thanks for what you do. Fred, thanks for the $5, $6. What do you know about Pensacola? What are the rules? Pensacola. Are you talking about Pensacola's a camp? Pensacola, they had an Air Force base out there, and it was a camp. Listen, it's a camp. I never went to a camp. Camps are fucking easy. The rules, you could probably find the rules right on TV or on the internet. But it's a camp. If you go to Pensacola, it's check fraud. It's fucking embezzlement. It's never being in prison. It's a smaller sentence. If you get 10 years, you can't go to that camp right off the bat. You can't anyway. So a lot of things like that. So if you're going to Pensacola, good for you. It's an easy fucking place. I never got to do that. Ben, I know Ben too. Ben, thanks for the $5. If you had all the money you ever gambled in your life back now, how many trucks would it fill? You're fucking right, buddy. 100%. Man, I was crazy back in the day. And I mean, now I bet on a game and I just like to watch it. You know, I have a little action. Even when I golf, I got to golf for a fucking soda or lunch. You know, it's just that action that you want. It's not about the amount. It's the action. You're right. Oh man. And again, it's learning to control it. You control it. Don't control. Tell me, Larry, you can never ever gamble in your life. That's bullshit. I want to gamble on fucking a soda or fucking I want to play something, you know. Gives that action, gives you excitement, gives you something to lose, gives that chance. You know, and again, you got to control it. If you don't control it, you got a problem. That's it, man. But you're 100% right. It would fill a lot of fucking trouble. I'm telling you what, man. I fucking lost a lot of fucking money. Idiot I was. Joshua, thanks for the couple bucks. Greetings from Ocala. I just drove through Ocala. Ocala's horse country here. Matter of fact, I was looking for a horse. If you know anybody, a horse, you know, they're cheap, just a riding horse, something like that. Only in a beautiful America can you be a fat felon and be somewhat known on YouTube. I guess, Matt, I guess you're a hater. Whatever the fuck it is, you're right. I'm a fat felon, but I guess you're a hater. Like you guys tell me, don't let these guys get to you. And you're right. I don't. I really don't. Cyrid, thanks for the $5. Have you planned a movie type robberies during your career? Maybe even in prison. You've heard stories about some. Love you. Yes. I have a fucking movie fucking heist when I was gonna rob the fucking Bar Harbor. Not only Bar Harbor, the Fontainebleau Hotel in Miami with the kidnapping, the dynamite, and the fucking Molotov cocktails, everything. So yeah, have I? Yes. And I think that'd be a great movie too. I really do think my book would be a great movie, man. And if anybody read my book out there who thinks it'll be a good movie, you know, I got to push that a little bit. Would you consider doing a video on veterans in the Yeah, I'm a veteran, and you're right. You know, even the fucking prison system was getting money from the VA for veterans. Don't ask. Not that they gave us anything. It was just a manipulation of money with the government. So it's just a lot of bullshit. You know, the system is a lot of bullshit. People don't get that. It really is. I'm so hungry. I gotta eat. Thanks for the $5. Why do most convicts come out of prison religious? I don't think they do. I didn't. I think you find yourself a little bit. I think you have enough time to contemplate things. You might understand things. You read a lot. Most people do. So and if you're like me, you spent a lot of time in the hole. Some places only gave you a religious book, so you end up reading a lot. But I don't know if they all come out religious and stuff. I'm not religious, you know that. If anything, spiritual. But even that, I mean, I'm definitely not religious. I think religious is manipulation too much. They manipulate people. Fuck, why am I going to listen to some fucking jerk off on fucking up here, you know, telling me because he can read book better than me or whatever? All right, enough with that. Did you ever drop the soap? Also, F. Matt and F. Biden. F. Matt and F. Biden. All right, Zach, I don't know what that all means. Did I ever drop the soap? That's an old cliche. So I'm not going to answer that. It's a stupid question, stupid thing. And I don't know why fuck Matt and fuck who's Matt anyway. F Matt and Biden. I don't know why you would again. Why hate? What's so bad what they're doing? First, last. Thanks for the couple. Who do you have winning? Errol Spence or Pacquiao? Wow, Pacquiao. Wow, he's a legend. I don't know if he's got the heart anymore. You know, he's a fucking senator in the Philippines, I guess, right? Some shit. Yeah, something like that. So I don't know. That's a good one, though. Jasper, thanks for the $5. What happened to loudmouths in prison? You know, it's so funny. It's a good question, Jasper. You see how quickly they change because you're going to be fronted. I don't give a fuck how tough you think you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. You will be fronted. And you'll be fronted whether it's by a stab in the back or a fucking bunch of people run into your cell or whatever. You learn to shut your fucking mouth. You learn to listen. People get cocky, obviously. They've been there a long time. They run shit. I get all that. But you got to always remember, That guy next door to you is a killer, and that motherfucker's already here for murder. You think he gives a fuck? It's a little different, out here in the free world, you don't see that. But if you knew that your neighbor there was a fucking murderer, your neighbor there's a fucking murderer, killed fucking person, cut their head off, you gonna go over and talk nasty to him? Fuck no. It's the cockiness people get out here in the free world because they think they can get away with shit. When they come to prison, it's a whole different fucking animal. Used to see kids, we used to teach them that. Make a prison grilled cheese. Yeah, he liked the way I did that. That was pretty cool, huh? Do you prefer cats or dogs? I love both, Alex. I have 2 cats. If I have property, I will definitely have a dog too. I love dogs. I love them. I love my cats. Cats are fucking cool. Cats, you watch cats and they're such fucking predators, man. They're cool as shit. They don't listen. Not like, come here. Dogs are cool, man. I love dogs too. So I'm an animal lover. I really am. Got it. I heard that. Would have said that. Yes. Slow mode. Yeah. All right. Yes, slow mode is on, so things are good. Anyway, a lot coming up. Still working hard, everybody. I'm gonna be wrapping it up here. It's been an hour. Really enjoyed this. Greetings from the South. Oh yeah, and I really want to say thank you guys again. Without you guys, we couldn't do YouTube. You guys are fun. I hope you like these things. I like to pop on. I don't know if you're a member or not. You go to Patreon, we have some cool shit, and YouTube, all this shit, Discord, we're enjoying it. We have great stuff. People always are shocked that they can actually get to me and ask questions sometimes. Now, I don't answer everyone. You all know that. I can't. I get fucking thousands of emails, so I can't. But I do catch them, and I do it. The books, if you email and say, I need a signed book, and you ordered it already, don't do that and then order it 2 days later because I'm going to forget it. But if you order the book, and that minute you shoot it an email, I sign it. Shayna Abzi, thanks for the $5. Last one. Did you notice any difference in personality between typical inmates and those there for life? Yeah, absolutely I have. Guys with life, a different animal. We're going to be leaving here in a minute. I'm closing up. Yeah, I got to go for pizza. I told you guys I'm hungry. But yeah, absolutely. But, you watch the lifers who've been there a while. They kind of mellow out. They've seen it all. A lot of them just want to live their life, whether they have a lover and work or whatever they do. They just live their life or try to escape. There's psychos there too, so it's crazy. But it is a lot of fun. Anyway, all you guys, I want to say thank you again, really, from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. Thanks again for everything you do for us. Keep us in your thoughts. If you haven't, tell your friends. Maybe put something on Instagram. Hey, if you bought any of our merch, please put it on Instagram or Facebook or whatever and tag me. Tag me. We love that shit. I love it when somebody tags me. I know Joe Oki did it, so I love that. So please do that. And it's pretty cool to see that. I usually comment or something like that. Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe, have fun, and live life. Thanks again, everybody.